First time joining us, welcome back. Welcome back. Today's show is going to be a little more serious than usual because of the current state of our country. Now's the time to mourn innocent lives lost to a system that favors some of us over others. Folks with skin that looks like mine over folks with black and brown skin. We're taking the time to discuss this today, but it's also important to understand that this system has been plaguing the United States for hundreds of years. It's nothing new, and yet our society, with the majority of folks with white skin, has not properly addressed or solved this problem. Black folks who have been screaming to be heard have not been listened to enough, and too often our society continues to support policing codes, financial and educational processes, speech, and more that disenfranchise Black Americans. Much of human nature follows the physical laws that govern our universe. Newton's first law says that any object will remain in uniform motion in a straight line unless acted upon by an external force. Our society works just like that. Our unjust system is that object, and unless acted upon by an external force, will continue to cause suffering where none is due. So, then, what is that external force that will change the direction of our society? Education. Start with the links that will be in the description to this video, if you've not already seen them. Listen to each other. If you're able, I would also direct you, for example, to Ibram X. Kendi's New York Times bestselling book, How to Be an Anti-Racist, which explores practical details of our everyday lives, which we can use to be that external force on our object. Speech. For goodness sake, stand by what you believe in. Research and sign petitions that call for a bridging of police codes, for example, as you can also find in the description to this video afterwards. Demonstrate safely and peacefully. Write to your elected officials. Remember that local, meaning town, county, and state officials, are the ones who appoint police chiefs and handle police misconduct cases. And remember also that silence is dangerous. It does not put an external force on our object. And support. If you're able, donate to civil rights organizations like Campaign Zero, Black Lives Matter, the NAACP, the Equal Justice Initiative, the ACLU, and more. It's as simple as a Google search. That's all it takes. Remember that if a man can be lynched in broad daylight on the street in a major city, this is a problem with the United States. The solution of this problem is not left to a select group of people. It's a problem in the United States, in the solution to which we all hold a stake and a responsibility. Do your part, and then do more. If music can teach us anything, it's the necessity for community. It's more important now than ever to understand each other, especially if we're different. For example, if you look back over 44 previous episodes of 2 to Beat, you'll find music from all over the world and from all sorts of people. This is just one way that music and community can also help us for humanity's sake. So we're going to start today with a song that has sort of been an anthem of the civil rights movement in the United States, This Little Light of Mine. And here we go. Awesome. And now we will congratulate the winners of our riddle from our last episode, which is crazy to think was a week ago today. So, take it away.
Last week's, I was about to say yesterday, last week's riddle was, how can your pants pocket be empty but still have something in it? A little bit confusing.
How is that possible?
I don't know. I forgot. No, I didn't forget. I have it written here. We only got one response. That was correct. Therefore, 100% accuracy. Congratulations to our one respondent, Heike.
Mm-hmm.
And Heike says a hole.
You notice I just coughed into my elbow.
Oh, that's good. Heike says a hole. Because your pants pocket has something in I forget the exact wording. Your pants pocket is empty because some stuff falls through the hole. I don't know. But it still has something in it. There's a hole in
there's
your
a hole
pocket.
in it.
There's a hole
because there's a hole, everything's falling out. So.
Oh, we have another response. Kay says hand.
Ooh.
That's also very much
That's
possible.
True. Put your hand in the pocket.
Yeah. I mean, I guess so.
I suppose so.
If does your hand count as
a thing?
A thing? I don't know. I mean, it's part of you.
I say it works. I say it works. So congratulations to
sure.
Heike and Kay. Submit a song rec if you'd like, and we'll get on it.
Absolutely.
On a future episode.
Should we just say what tomorrow's riddle is? Well,
let's go for it.
Okay.
Tell us what tomorrow's riddle is.
So we do have a show
That's
tomorrow.
right. We are having a show tomorrow.
That we are.
Normal time, 7 p.m.
Full
Eastern Daylight Time.
Yeah. Eastern.
Right here.
That's right, daylight time.
Eastern Daylight Time.
A bus driver was heading down a street in Colorado. He went right past a stop sign without stopping. He turned left where there was a no left turn sign, and he went the wrong way on a one-way street. Then he went on the left side of the road. Still, he didn't break any traffic laws. Why not?
How did he do all that without breaking any traffic laws? Let us know.
That seems like the bus driver broke a bunch of traffic laws.
Sounds like it to me.
See, if I went on the left side of the road, I'm learning to drive now. If I went on the left side of the road,
that's a problem. That's a huge problem.
That's one of the first things you learn in driving. I don't know. Let us know.
Let us know. Put it in the comments on YouTube or on Facebook or DM Sava. We're going to repeat the riddle one more time.
Right. A bus driver was heading down a street in Colorado. He went right past a stop sign without stopping. He turned left where there was a no left turn sign, and he went the wrong way on a one-way street. Then he went on the left side of the road. Still, he didn't break any traffic laws. Why not? That's the question.
Let us know.
And while we're talking, I have to make an announcement. We are still looking for animals for Old MacDonald's farm.
That's correct.
I believe we have a couple, but we want a couple more. You know, we have to make this trip worthwhile. So we
need a nice list.
Yeah, we can't
a plethora of animals to visit on Old MacDonald's farm before we
exactly.
So
yeah.
You were saying.
We don't want to go to Old MacDonald's farm and say, "Hi, McDonald family. We're here to see one animal, and then we're going to leave." Let
us know what your favorite animal is
exactly.
and what sound it makes, and then we'll go visit it on Old MacDonald's farm.
Yes.
So that's cool.
Also, right, episode 50 is coming up. It's right now episode 44, I believe. Episode 50 is 45?
45.
I wrote
something like that.
I forget. Either way, episode 50 is coming up, and one thing that we want to do is a little question and answer session. But to have a question and answer session, we have to have some questions.
We do need questions.
And so that's where you, as viewers, come in. You can submit questions either by DMing me on Instagram, commenting on YouTube, sending us carrier pigeons.
We do
whatever floats your boat. That way we can have a very fun episode 50. So thank you in advance for that.
Cool. Our next song is a very well-known African-American spiritual called My Lord, What a Morning. My Lord, What a Morning. I ate the last consonant there. Here we go. Ooh, very nice. Very
Yeah.
nice. And now, it's time for the squat.
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 A
Yeah,
week ago
a week
squat.
ago.
A week ago squat.
Last
Last
week's.
Thursday. Last week's squat. How tall was Goliath?
How tall was Goliath?
Simple question.
Of Old Testament fame.
And foe of David.
Indeed.
Yes. So, in order to find the answer to this question, you would have to refer back to the book of Samuel 17:4, where it states Goliath, the Gittite, is the most well-known giant in the Bible. Hang on, no.
No, that's what Wikipedia says.
No, actually,
Oh, dude.
no, that's Bible Gateway, I think is the name of the source. But here's the quote. A
Enlighten us,
champion
please.
out of the camp of the Philistines, whose height was 6 cubits and a span. 6 cubits and a span. So if you were to take the direct answer from the Bible, you would say that Goliath was 6 cubits and a span. How tall is that in modern day? Well, Heike says 9 feet 9 inches, which is, I mean, from what I could tell, that is correct. A couple sources say just about 9 feet. Some say a little bit more. I have heard 9 feet 9 inches in my Old Testament class that I took this past fall. Kay said 6 cubits, which is 9 feet. That's very, very close. So I'd say...
How much is a span? I have no idea.
A span is, I believe...
A hand?
A cubit is
Span.
18 inches and a span is 5 inches, I think. Off the top of my head, that's what I remember. I remember
Either way, about 9 feet.
When God gave Noah dimensions for his ark, he gave it in cubits.
Oh, nice.
That's a fun fact.
Yeah.
So yeah, so congratulations to Heike and Kay for getting that riddle, the squat actually, very much correct. Today's squat for tomorrow's episode is how many cell phones are in the Samsung Note series.
Oh my goodness.
That's the question.
Another technology question.
It's the answer is just a number. I'm not going to go into detail about the Exynos 990 CPU, but how many
We're looking
phones?
for a number.
How many phones are in the Samsung Note series?
Let us know. And now,
And let me know if you have a Samsung Note. That's kind of cool.
our next song. You're gonna introduce the next song.
Wait, what?
Hold on, we're getting word from the
One span is 9 inches.
9 inches. One
I was a
span
little bit
is
off.
9
I
inches.
was
So exactly 9 feet 9 inches. If a cubit
right. If a cubit
Right.
is 18 inches,
is 18 inches and a span is 9 inches,
right.
then 9
Simple math. I don't know.
Nice.
I was
Anyway,
I don't know. Well, yes. Okay.
Sava will now introduce our next song.
So, I did get a DM a while back from our very faithful listener and riddle answerer and squat answerer, Heike. So this is proof that DMs do work if you want to submit something. I got a DM almost a month ago, I believe, from Heike saying that June 2nd is Heike's daughter Rachel's birthday.
Happy birthday,
So
Rachel.
congratulations, happy birthday, Rachel. You have now turned 18 2 days ago.
That's exciting. Happy late birthday.
Yes.
Actually, happy early birthday for next year.
Yes, and so here on 2 to Beat, we have a strict protocol to play Happy Birthday when it is someone's birthday. And Heike did also provide information that next year Rachel will be attending Northwestern for college. So,
Exciting. Very cool. Very cool.
Very cool. So expect to have the
Congratulations.
Northwestern fight song played here on 2 to Beat in the future.
Oh, stay
For
tuned.
now, though,
stay tuned.
Congratulations, happy birthday
I was about to say that.
Rachel.
Here we go.
Yes. Happy birthday, Rachel.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, Heike, for reaching out. And congratulations on getting into Northwestern.
That's huge.
Yes.
We're now going to close out our episode with the classic ending,
Nice.
which is conveniently a song that is exactly the length of the time that you should spend washing your hands these days to stay safe and anytime. So,
Washing
remember,
your hands is critical to safety.
We're going to play the song twice, which will amount to approximately 40 seconds, which is also an acceptable amount of time to wash your hands. You can never wash your hands for too long. Here we go. We'll talk more about
In the name of safety.
Here we go. Thank you for joining us today on To The Beat. We will... you want to say this part? You say this part.
Thank you for joining us today on 2 to
I already said that. You say the next part.
We'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Here, also on 2 to Beat. Until then, please stay safe.
Remember to check the links in the description of the YouTube video.
Do your share of the work.
See you then.
Yes.